Governor of California, Gavin Newsom, very aptly criticized Tucker Carlson, Jesse Waters, and just generally a lot of these right-wing figures in our current political reality that spread so much dangerous rhetoric and divide the country so needlessly in many different impactful ways. So I have a little bit of an excerpt from a podcast interview Gavin Newsom did. We'll take a look at that and then discuss. Take a look.
Europe versus the United States, they see things where they're going. But I don't, look, I got a bigger problem, not with the platforms. I have a bigger problem with the people that are creating the content for these platforms and the networks that should be curating, that are not curating, that are expressing themselves similarly, not dissimilarly to these platforms, and weaponizing grievance and dividing this country. And yeah, I'm calling out the Murdochs and Fox. Yes, I'm calling out these platforms. Yes, I'm calling out Jesse Waters. What a joke that guy is. I mean, Papa Pauly. Listen to what he was talking about before Paul Pelosi was almost killed. Listen to the way they demean people, talk down to people. They create characters, cartoon characters. Look at what this guy Tucker Carlson does every single night, the racial priming. These folks need to be called out by name. This is a serious moment in history, and people need to be a hell of a lot more serious about it, and Democrats need to wake up and not be on the damn off defense on all this stuff and playing into this crap that's coming from these red states, and get back and wake up to what's happening. They're winning 25, 26 states, rolling back half a century of progress in real time, and we're not damn focused on it. We're focused on all this other shit and crap that's on the other national screens. Meanwhile,
absolutely. And that's something I definitely, especially in recent times, have appreciated about Gavin Newsom is his ability to say it as it is in stark terms, because I think there's kind of this tradition or a mold that a lot of Democratic politicians fit into where they want to be more cordial. They want to be more respectful about the political figures in which they interact with. But with that comes kind of weakness optically, I think, where the Republican Party is just brutally bashing everyone on the left, and then the Democratic Party will turn around and say, well, the right's not great. And I think now that we're in this new political moment, especially with the threat to our democracy that is posed by a large movement on the right, more Democratic politicians are waking up to the fact that they do need to be aggressive and not stoop to the lows that we see some on the right stoop to, but to absolutely say things as starkly, as explicitly as they need to be said. And so there, Gavin Newsom calling out the fact that one of the biggest inciters of this dangerous ideology that's becoming so prevalent, or perpetuators, is Tucker Carlson, is Jesse Waters, and to be able to fight against them politically, to be able to address and confront those individuals properly, we do have to call them out by name, and we do have to, as strong, I guess, if you want to call it that, as they dishonestly attack so many groups of people and so many individuals, we have to defend those individuals with the same level of strength, not the same level of dishonesty, not getting into territories of low character, but with the same amount of energy and strength. And I think Gavin Newsom has kind of led the charge a little bit. Not that he doesn't have tons of flaws, of course, but I just mean the way he does politics is a lot more fitting of the moment we're in, calling out the other side as he did there. And then to the specifics of the point that he's making, it is 100% accurate to recognize, of course, all of the people who actually have political power matter, and we talk about them a lot, but the division that we're seeing and the building of a lot of very dangerous ideologies does fall on the shoulders of people who have the media authority that Tucker Carlson, for example, does. And so we have to confront the leaders of the political movement in a literal sense who have power within our political process, and also those who spread the talking points, the narratives on the right so prevalently in such a prevalent manner. And that is absolutely something that needs to be called out. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to be a part of what makes this show possible, plus get access to the full video version of the show hours before all the clips are uploaded to YouTube, plus get the full bonus show every single Saturday, you can do so by going to patreon.com/Luke Beasley. That's patreon.com/Luke Beasley. Link in the description.